Yes, so follow for more. Yes, and share. Like this video. Okay, on all platforms you find me there. Okay, YouTube. Yes. Okay, so yeah, down to the final four groups, and interestingly, yes, I said it's group I. That's the group of death. But I was talking about how African teams, are in very tight groups. Okay, so yeah, we have Senegal and France. We can forget yes, as France would attempt to defend their title in the one on no soil, and we know what happened in the first match. Okay, so France and Senegal, Iraq and Norway. Okay, so I think why people think it's because Norway, also very lethal with Haaland, you know, and Soloth as well. But let's wait and see what happens in that group. France, of course, in fact, many people's favorites. Okay, Spain, France. I think Spain and France to win. France, Spain to win. Of course, we know that France also have two titles and they have a lot of experience in this. Of course, they were beating finalists against Argentina last time out with the penalty shootout. But it's going to be a long tournament. Okay, it's the first time that this will go beyond 1 month. So I want to see what will happen. But I know that France will have revenge on their minds as they play Senegal. But recently they are friendly against yes, and I'm sure that they were worried about that one. And some people said it's just a friendly, but you know, against Cote d'Ivoire, they finished. But the last one we saw, Olise came to made all the headlines 3-0 against Northern Ireland. So Olise, has become okay. So that's good for France. Mbappe is there because Olise. You can be sure that, and of course the Ballon d'Or, the current Ballon d'Or winners, Dembele of PSG. So let's wait and see what happens. Senegal have a lot to prove. The controversial AFCON final and all that. Okay, they won it on the pitch, but we don't know. Let's wait and see. But that's not for discussion here. So Senegal, France. Let's see. That will be wow, a cracker, I guess. And so Iraq is there as well, and Holland. No, Norway. I said yes, Holland. Let's see who goes through. Okay, so France win that group. They should win. We expect that they should top that group. Uh, yes, all things being equal. And then, of course, the very next one is a group yeah, with Argentina. Okay, so current champions, defending champions. Messi wants to come for, to see if he can actually retain the title. We know it's not easy to retain the World Cup. Yeah, so it's not an easy thing, okay, to retain the title back to back. Okay, so let us see if they can do it. Can they do it? They were top of the qualifying. They had to qualify, even though they were champions. They were top. They were top. So, I mean, I consider the starman and is also the other assistants that are there. Okay, so let's see if Messi can raise his game even at his age, to ensure that they defend this title. Okay, they won number three. He just won it now, but let's see if they can defend it. Of course, they top that group. I don't see anybody stop. I know. It's the World Cup. As I keep saying, anything can happen. I know, but Austria also qualified impressively. Okay, but Jordan are new for the first time. Yeah, so Jordan are new. So I expect Algeria do not discount any. I've said it in my earlier post. No African team is discounted. Okay, so I look at it. Argentina, Austria, Algeria is there. So well, where is it? Argentina to top anyway, but not second place, outside second place between Algeria and Austria. But Austria look good. Okay, with the way they qualified. Okay, but Algeria to qualify very impressively. Okay, but don't forget that for Africa, it's all only group winners qualified except yeah, DRC, who made the last playoff. Having beaten Nigeria on penalties, beat Jamaica in the intercontinental playoff after extra time. So let's wait and see what happens. And then the group here is where Portugal, the main man, is there. Yes, we saw them yesterday against Nigeria and missed some chances, you know. And someone said, should Ronaldo even come? Must he come for his sixth World Cup? Okay, sixth World Cup. I think this 2006 when he came for the first time was the best finish for them. The fourth place, 2006 for Ronaldo and his people. But let's wait and see if it was a good decision to bring him in, or maybe allow the younger, But when you looked at the match yesterday, they were okay, fine. Nigeria were not disgrace, but they need to do better. Okay, if you want to win the World Cup, for the display that we saw that friendly against Nigeria, Portugal must step up. Okay, they have enough of yes, they have enough quality. I'm not saying they can't win it. Okay, I was once saying so maybe they can, maybe they're the ones to win it. Maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe it's time for Ronaldo to fulfill that potential. We do not know yet, but the talk is will still be there of how the younger players could have been, should have come on board instead of relying on. Okay, so fine. So Ronaldo to go to top. Yes, they will top that group. Colombia also undefeated in the South American qualifier, so they'll be a tough cookie to crack. Okay, so Portugal, Colombia, DR Congo can spring surprises. We know the story how they had a very long, qualifying campaign. That's come to the playoffs. But we saw what they did to Nigeria, what they did to Cameroon, so we cannot discount them. Okay, and they came to Jamaica and they also defeated Jamaica, in the playoffs. So Uzbekistan, Alzheimer's, wow. Let's wait and see what happens. It's always a fairy tale at the World Cup. One country will just come and have a fairy tale. Okay, maybe like Morocco last time out. Let's see what happens. But I know that Portugal should, top that group. Okay, if they fail to, maybe Colombia, if they fail to click, but I think it should top. Okay, I think it should top. But if not, maybe Colombia are also very strong. All right, and then yes, the last group. Hey, it's coming home. That's a song for Three Lions, England. Is a long time. Okay, 1966. That's a very long time. It's about 60 years. Okay, and the fact that the English team, especially under Sir Southgate, they've managed to get to finals. Especially the one that they lost at home, Euros. So they are getting there. So it may be their time. Who knows? It may be England's time to finally bring it home. Okay, so England, one of the favorites, but no, not outright favorites, but at least if they're talking favorites, England, yeah, they look good. But it's been an emotional one against Croatia. The last World Cup, we know what happened at the semis. So England must find a way. Not only England now, okay? Take your chances. If you don't take your chances, it comes back to haunt you. They should have taken the chances. Anyway, that's history, in the history books now. Croatia made it to the final, okay, in 2018. But let's wait and see. Maybe England can get the revenge. Okay, so it's gonna be I think that's the toughest. That should be tough. Okay, Ghana is there. Ghana is there. Panama second tournament. But for Ghana, also let us wait and see if the quarterfinal that they made last time. Let us see if they can go one better. As it can go one better. They actually we're looking forward to it. For all African teams, wish all the best. For all teams, may the best team win. And so many things, the conditions in the US, the visa issues, politics all over the future. So many things, but finally the football will start very soon. And so for that group, England and Croatia, my picks to go through. So if maybe Ghana, maybe best third place finish. Okay. But Croatia look good. Okay. Modric is there. Don't forget that was 1998. It was a dream run. Okay. And Croatia have this tournament pedigree. We've seen it. Okay. Croatia, they come here and they do very well. They do very well in the World Cup. When you get to the semis, consistently, that's a good one. At least quarterfinal, semi-final, defeating Brazil, defeating. So let's see. So England to see if they can finally bring it home. Okay, so we have all the six. I mean, I'm not going to count anyone at this stage, but we're just looking at those who will likely qualify. Okay, so England, yeah, good victory against Costa Rica, but chances must be taken. Okay, chances for every team. You can ask. We are spot on. Okay, let's go. It's almost time. Okay, it's time. As South Africa. What was 2010? So let's see who wins the World Cup 2026.